Hello and welcome to Inside Indiana Business. I'm Gerry Dick, coming to you this week from the new Indianapolis Motor Speedway Museum as we continue our month-long Business at the Brickyard series, a look at the economic impact of motorsports in the state of Indiana. And no doubt this museum will play a continually bigger role in that economic impact going forward. The museum, which originally opened in 1976, reopened about a month ago after a 17-month, $60.5 million renovation, creating an entirely new experience that, thanks to technology, allows you to literally feel the Indy 500 on race day. The new IMS Museum is 40,000 square feet of space, showcasing 55,000 artifacts, from Gasoline Alley to every race car you can imagine, to the Penske Gallery, which provides an up-close and personal look at the motorsports success and impact of IMS owner Roger Penske.
To have a museum here with our artifacts, I'll call them. The car in 51 that I was here when I won with my dad back in 51 is here. Lee Wallard's car, our four-wheel drive car, and then the rings, the engines, the uniforms, and all the interactive is special. And we tried to make it special because this is who we are.
Along with the old, there's plenty of new here. $25 million has been set aside to create a dedicated educational curriculum and new programs, along with the space focused on science, technology, engineering, and math. And the early returns are positive. Traffic at the museum in April doubled that of April in 2023, and memberships are at 4 times projections. And joining me now with more, pleased to be joined by Allison Melangton, the Senior Vice President at Penske Entertainment. Allison, we're here at this, it's in the same place, but a very different museum. Your initial thoughts and the reaction that folks have had.
Well, this is a fabulous property for Indianapolis. I think it's a game changer for the entire city because this museum nationally and internationally is going to get a reputation for a must-see for sure.
Yeah, so there's economic impact. I know we'll see, ultimately what those are. But as you talk about the tourist destinations in Indianapolis, and we get so many people here through tourism, this will become one of those spots. And again, that means economic impact.
Absolutely. And Visit Indy, for example, they'll be able to sell this and use this as an attraction for the different conventions that they're bringing in. So it's really got something for everyone, every single age, and you can spend hours in here. So it's going to be a real game changer for the city going forward.
As you look at the economic impact of the Indianapolis Motor Speedway IndyCar racing, it is substantial, certainly, but it goes beyond that in terms of grassroots outreach to get people here and to get them fired up about the month of May. That takes a number of ways that kind of unfold, among them these porch parties that have become pretty popular.
Yeah, we want to own May. Just like March Madness owns March, we want to own May globally, not just in Indianapolis. So we've created a lot of different civic programs to welcome all the visitors that come. And porch parties has been a great one. This year we've upped that even more. We have several going on. We had Avon and Speedway and Fishers and Zionsville. So that's all worked really well to bring people in and really show them what Indianapolis can do in welcoming visitors.
That's close to home, but you're branching out far beyond that to every quarter of the state as you look at the Fan Fest, which again grew this year once again.
Yeah, we want to be able to bring the spirit of the Indy 500 and all that it means in having it for 109 years in our city around the state. Because if you can't get to Indianapolis for the race, we want to bring a little bit to you. So this year we went to Bloomington, we went to Fort Wayne, and we went to Evansville, and we're going to continue to expand that. And it's a great thing to be able to bring that celebratory spirit, information about the drivers to those cities.
Do you think that's working? Because I know that grassroots outreach, it's a lot of work.
Yes.
You're traveling all over the place, meeting with groups large and small. Do you think it's gaining some traction?
Yeah, I think people really look forward to it. They look forward to engaging. Typically we have Doug or a driver or someone there, and so it really is getting into, as you say, the grassroots where it's one-on-one, that we can talk to people about the Indy 500 and it's not just that day, it's the whole month. And to be proud of living in a state that hosts it.
There's also a unique partnership, Welcome Race Fans, I think that you implemented with the 100th running in 2016. That's a partnership with the arts community.
Yeah, I've always believed in all my different jobs in Indianapolis that sports and arts can coexist and support each other and lift each other up. And so we do a great program partnered with the Indy Arts Council that we pick 5 local artists to do renditions of some type of welcome race bands, and then we use that in our decor around the city and typically on the Arts Garden. And it's been just a great partnership. And you know, as you go around the country and you talk about the sports arts partnerships, it's rare. In all the cities around the country, it's one of the things I think that differentiates us, the way we look at that, partnerships instead of competition.
Yep. Allison Melangton, Senior Vice President of Penske Entertainment, thanks for joining us.
Welcome to May.
Absolutely, it's here.